Welcome to my channel. It's me, Los. Today, I'm diving into a DIY skate ramp rebuild today. But that's just one part of my skater lifestyle, my artist lifestyle. I'm working on 12 songs for an album, so stick around for more projects, music, and a lot of creativity. Right now, I'm a little under the weather, so I'm narrating instead of my usual musical tracks or speaking in front of the camera. But don't worry, we'll get back to that soon. I was still able to get out there and tackle some work, just couldn't do a full voiceover. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm all about writing music, working on Ableton, being a skater. As I mentioned, I'm doing a DIY skate ramp rebuild. It's just one part of the bigger picture. Stick around for the full journey. Hit the subscribe button if you want to follow along with the projects, music, and lifestyle. First stop, Patent Steel. I want to grab some fresh materials for the ramp rebuild. They've got everything, including these awesome metal balls, and even metal roses. Pretty cool, right? I ended up grabbing some coping for the ramp, so let's get back to the spot and see what we're working with. Back at the ramp, here's the new coping I grabbed. Now let's check it out. Now let's check out the old coping. Yep, definitely time to upgrade this thing. I'll show you exactly what we're doing to make things better. Let's lay down this new piece and see how it fits. As I'm pulling the ramp apart, I started to notice some damage. Looks like water damage got to the plywood, so I'm taking it off, inspecting everything. Honestly, it's a bit of a mess, but we're gonna fix it and make it better. Make it better than before. This ramp has seen better days. I'm tearing everything apart with the hammer, ripping out all the old wood. It's just not holding up. But it's all a part of the process. We're gonna rebuild it even stronger. Got everything cleared out. We're gonna rebuild this ramp ground up, so I gotta make sure everything's measured correctly. Let's load up the truck and get to work. This truck's handling a load. That's pretty awesome. That's exactly why I built it. Got the plywood, ready to head back to the ramp. Pretty excited about how things are coming together. Let's keep it rolling. Plywood all secured. Yeah, she's a beaut. So one of the things that I've done here is I've made this coping notch, as you can see. And what that does is when you put your plywood on here, it gives you a good bonk. Gives you a good bonk for your skateboard here. So when your wheels come up, you can have a nice grind and you can lock in pretty good. So I've made the bonk a little bit big purposely on both sides to make it somewhat of a challenge on this mini ramp. But it's going to be nice. And this is how the project started, mainly is I wanted to change the coping from the original coping on the mini ramp. So that's one of the steps that I've done to get the mini ramp kind of going and in a better shape than it was. And then what I've done so far is I drilled into this pipe. Actually, my buddy Colin drilled into this pipe, and I put a J-hook in there and drilled through the 2x4 and then anchored it down so this thing is solid and it won't be flimsy when you go to grind or do anything on the coping. So the transition starts about there and then kind of comes up to here in the top. So I made a line to mark the transition. And so the ramp's actually 1 foot 10 inches at the top of the coping, just a little shy of 2 feet, which is going to be great for me to learn new tricks and lock them in on this side, almost like a mini bank. So very cool. And on this side here, the transition, I drew a line. So on this side, the coping's, the top of it is about 2 feet 4 inches. So that'll allow me to, once I've locked the trick in on that side, I can possibly start bringing it up to this side. And then hopefully when I go to the skate parks or just go out to other ramps, I'll be able to push myself a little bit more and get the tricks that I've learned on this mini ramp on a bigger obstacle. So that's the goal here with this mini ramp. I'm very excited about it. I've done a lot of thinking and how I'm going to build it, and I'm sure there's a lot of guys that have done videos on mini ramps before, how to build them. But this is what I've done to mine, and I know that the OC ramp company is a very good, reputable company too. If you want to buy blueprints, I think you can get them from them, and you can actually even buy a ramp from them. Pretty cool. But this is me doing it at home with just the knowledge that I've come up with and seen. The ramp is coming together pretty
time.
nicely. Next up, we're going to waterproof it. Make sure it lasts a little bit longer. So this is the coping I had before. It's about 1 inch, and this one is about 2 1/4. So this makes a big difference. And then this pipe I actually got from a neighbor, and I welded it together so when you would go to grind, you'd hit this kink here. So now it's a solid piece, and it should be a lot sturdier for me. So very excited about that. The coping's gonna make. again for watching. Hopefully I'll have this mini rap here done pretty soon, and hopefully I'm feeling a little better. Back to the music scene here. So, thanks for watching. And, hit that subscribe link. See you in the next one. If you like what you saw today, leave a like, drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more skate, sometimes surf, and music projects. I'm working on 12 songs for an album, so you're not going to want to miss what's coming up next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.